Hey everybody, this is Lord Tremendous. I've got yet another battle report for you. This is a 2,500 point battle. Me, Lord Tremendous, versus Prince Kellis Morningstar, the High Elves. This was a same day rematch. He's got a different list. He's using a different list this time. I don't have that particular list because this is one of the lists that may or may not make it to the Alamo GT in November that we're going to. So yeah, if you're going to be there, hey, maybe we'll see it. Maybe we'll play a game. I will be bringing my camera, so maybe it'll get on YouTube. Yay! But yep, this is a same day rematch, grudge match, and yeah, without further ado, I used my exact same army from the last one. My general, Lord Tremendous, the Demon Prince. He's got the Mark and Urgle. He's a level 3 wizard. He has Chaos Armor. He has Wings. He has a Charm Shield, Dragonbane Gem, Other Trickster's Shard, Soul Feeder, Poisonous Slime, Scaly Skin, and he uses the Lore of Nurgle because it's awesome. I have my Exalted Hero, Tardum, the Herald of Tzeentch. He's got the Mark of Tzeentch. He's my BSB. He's on a Demonic Mount. He's got the Halberd and Shield combo, which I know he can't use it in close combat. Relax, he's got a 2-up in close combat. He's got the Talisman of Preservation, the Potion of Foolhardiness, and the Third Eye of Tzeentch. Followed by my Chaos Sorcerer, Ashicus the Muse, who's got the Mark of Slaanesh. He's on a Steed of Slaanesh. He's a level 2 wizard. He's got the Warrior Bane, the Enchanted Shield, the Talisman of Endurance, the Chalice of Chaos, a Chaos Familiar, and he uses the Lore of Slaanesh. And I know what you're asking yourself, how does a Slaanesh Sorcerer on a Steed of Slaanesh have all these items on him? Cargo pants. That's all I'm saying. The rest of my list is the normal 24 Chaos Warriors, Mark and Urgle with Hand Whip and Shield, Full Command, and the Banner of Eternal Flame. I also have a unit of 20 by Chaos Warriors, Temple Guard of Tzeentch. They have the Mark of Tzeentch, Halberds, Full Command, and the Blasted Standard. My special choice is the 5 by men unit of Hellstriders, the Pleasure Riders. They have spears, shields, banners, and a musician. And my rare choices are my 3 Skull Crushers with lances. They have a banner and a musician with the banner of swiftness. And of course, the Mutalith Vortex. Yep, that's how I roll now. My opponent's list, I don't have it. I'm guessing he has an Elf Lord who's his general. No idea what his kit out is. He has a level 4 Elf Sorcerer Lord with the Lore of Shadow. I think he had a Dispel Scroll. No idea other than that. He has an Elf Hero BSB with, I'm sure he brought some sort of Game Boy or maybe an iPad. He had something, I'm sure of it. He had 2 units of Valerian Reavers, both had musicians. He had a 10 by brick of Sisters of Avalorn. He had 2 White Lion Chariots. He had 4 Bolt Throwers, 23 Phoenix Guard with full command. I think they had the Razor Standard. The last army that I fought this guy against, the Phoenix Guard had a Razor Standard, so I'm not sure if I'm getting them mixed up or not, but I think maybe he had the Razor Standard in this Phoenix Guard. He also had a unit of 21 archers with a musician and a unit of 24 spearmen with full command. These were the spells that I had for this particular game, 3 from Nurgle and 3 from Slaanesh. You can read them, you can memorize them, and it still won't save you. Here are his spells, all 4 from the Lore of Shadow. Of course he had Mind Razor again. Of course. Here's deployment. Once again, neither of us are really afraid of the other, so we were just going to get in each other's faces. There was no hesitation, no subtlety. Just, hey, I'm here to punch you in the mouth. His right flank, there's the 2 units of Valerian Reavers. Right behind them, that unit of 10 Sisters of Avalorn. Right next to them were the chariots, the White Lion Chariots, as well as a Bolt Thrower right behind them, basically just backing up any play they try to make. In his center was his unit of Phoenix Guard with the BSB attached, the unit of Archers with the level 4 Caster attached, and the unit of Spear Elves. I know they look like Sea Guard, but they're not. They're just regular Spear Elves. They just look cooler. And there's General, the little silver model with the bow and the sword. That's his lord. And we have Bolt Thrower Fields over here once again. 3 Bolt Throwers, all looking to get into my head. Here's my center. This is my Tzeentch Warriors on the right with my BSB right next to them, with the Warriors and Earl right next to them. The Mutalith, the 3 by Skull Crushers, and the Demon Prince holding over by those ruins over there. And my left flank consists of my Hellstriders, which are getting ready to charge his Fast Cav that got too close. Top of turn one after movement. Again, damn subtlety. We came forward, and my Hellstriders charged his Reavers. Being charged in long range, they were at -2 to hit me, and they failed to hit me, which means boom. The Hellstriders got into him. And guess what? I didn't frenzy his fast cav this time because why? I learned from my devastating mistakes. Speaking of learning, in my magic phase, Ashikis looked over at the other unit of fast cav that was on the hill and sang them a pretty song and exploded all 6 of their heads. 5 or 6 of their heads. I'm not sure how many there were, but yeah, I killed every single one of them. It was glorious. And I upped his stats by 2 for the lore attribute for Loris Lunch, which was great because, he's in combat. So yeah, we're able to win combat. We broke them, but they got away. They were faster than us. So yeah, we'll try again in a turn. Bottom of 1 after his movement, his Reavers rally, and as you can see, both of his chariots charged. One of them went after the Mutolith. He stood. The second one after the Mutolith, and I didn't want to take 2d6 impact hits, so the Mutolith fled. He redirected both of his chariots into the Skull Crushers. No, that's not right. One of them failed to redirect. He re-rolled it, and it had to charge a Mutolith, and so yeah, he missed. He failed to charge. I think he went like 2 inches. But the other one made it and redirected into Skull Crushers, who took a wound coming out of the dangerous terrain during my last turn. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, one of the chariots made it into the Skull Crushers, as you can see. The Skull Crushers catch him gladly. Obviously, they're frenzied. They're immune to psychology. They can't run or anything like that. So they take the charge. And then they smash that son of a gun against the rocks and break him into tiny bite-sized pieces and feed him to the juggernauts because that's what elves are for, getting smashed into the ground and being fed to juggernauts. I do take a wound for my trouble. Top of 2 after movement. As you can see, everybody just kind of moves up some more. The Demon Prince slams into the Sisters of Avalorn because I've already lost my Charm Shield and I've taken a wound, so I need that wound back. And the Hellstriders go into the Fast Cav once again to try to do it right the second time. Yeah, there's a Demon Prince just looking for a reason. I did charge the chariot with something. I don't remember what, but it fled, and suffice it to say, it goes to the table edge, and it never rallies. It runs off. Here's my Hellstriders trying to take care of these Reavers once and for all. And just to ensure that it happens, I throw a little magic on them. Just, I cheat like that. My Demon Prince goes through those 10 elves like they weren't even there, smashes them into a nice fine paste that fertilizes the ground. All hail Nurgle. And believe it or not, I forgot to take a picture of it, but I believe my Hellstriders were able to kill off the unit of Fast Cav that had the Ilarian Reavers without losing anything. And then they reformed to face over the Bolt Thrower. Sorry I didn't get a picture of that. It was getting late at this point. This is the 4th game that I played in that day, so yeah, that was something else. But yeah, here's bottom of 2 after movement. His unit of Phoenix Guards slam into my Nurgle Warriors, and every time his Phoenix Guards slam into my Nurgle Warriors and it's one-on-one, my Nurgle Warriors lose that fight and break, and usually they get run down, not always, but I just refuse to accept the fact that that's going to continue to happen, so I keep on getting into these combats, and he laughs at me every time, and you know what, he's right, but it's going to continue to happen. I believe his unit of Spearmen just kind of shuffle around. I don't think they tried to charge me, and the Archers moved up a little bit. Yep, big old grudge match here. Phoenix Guard versus Nurgle Warriors. And I flub. Flub, 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 flub. And I lose 6 warriors to the Phoenix Guard. And I break and I run and I get away. And the Mutalisk slows down the Phoenix Guard. So. And also the Mutalisk makes his panic check, so that's a good thing too. But yeah, the Phoenix Guard are the Nurgle Warriors' bane, apparently. Or at least my bane. It's unfortunate. So here's top of 3 after movement. The Mutolith sacrifices himself. He goes in front of the Phoenix Guard to save the unit of Nurgle Warriors so they have a chance to rally. I figured the Mutolith was cheaper than the unit of Nurgle Warriors by probably 100, 150 points. So it just seemed like a smarter use, and thought maybe he'll get away and be able to rally. Who knows? And the Skull Crushers turn around to deal with the Phoenix Guard for me because obviously Nurgle Warriors couldn't. The Tzeentch Warriors slam into the Spearmen with the BSB because I need points. The Demon Prince looks over and gets ready to charge into the archers where that stupid caster is, and the Hellstriders are getting ready to charge the bolt thrower. There's the Mutalith getting ready to nobly sacrifice himself to save the Nurgle warriors of failure. Here's Tzeentch warriors and my BSB getting ready to show the Spearman Elves what real fighting looks like. And yeah, I'm able to kill his unit champion in the challenge with my BSB, so he gets +1 armor save. And I lose 2 Tzeentch warriors. But my Tzeentch warriors pick up their halberds and bring them down sharp, fast, and into their skulls. And I basically vaporize half the unit, and they get away. Yeah, I wasn't able to catch them, which was kind of sad, but it is what it is. So the BSB is closer to him, almost caught him, and my Tzeentch warriors are now looking at him like, hey, how'd you get so far so fast? Over here, it is bottom of 3 after movement. As you can see, the Phoenix Guard took the bait and slammed into the Mutalith. And yeah, his archers, a little shocked at this one actually. They charged into the flank of my Tzeentch warriors. I don't fully understand this one. I guess it makes sense. He had 2 ranks. He was going to negate my ranks. He was going to have the charge. He was going to have the flank. I couldn't have been steadfast, so it was interesting, but I still get like 8 or 9 attacks, and I'm still hard to wound. But I don't know. It really shocked me that he did it. Obviously, I stood and took it. Oh, and his Spearman rally. So it is what it is. Yeah, there's a look at the Mutalith being just a savior, just the all-around good Mutalith that he is. Over here is a better picture of all those archers up in my Tzeentch warriors flank. The Tzeentch warriors looking very confused. And my Mutalith, in close combat, my Mutalith lives. He takes 1 wound. I think he did like 7 wounds total. 6 or 7 wounds. And I needed a 5 or a 6. No, he didn't have the Razor Standard, so I needed like 5 up armor save. And I rolled an inordinate amount of them. I think I rolled like 5 armor saves, and then the 1 got through. I didn't regenerate it. So yeah, the Mutalith survives, and I think he needed a 6 or something to stay, and he stayed. I couldn't believe it. I thought for sure I was going to flee from that one. So yeah, rather be lucky than good any day, and I'm really getting this luck thing down. Over here, the archers, they get in there, they kill 1 Tzeentch warrior, I kill a bunch of them, and I win combat. He stays, and I turn to face him. Either he stays or I stay. Either way, I don't break, he doesn't break, and I turn to face him, because now it's on. Top of 4, the Skull Crushers go into the flank of the Phoenix Guard, the Hellstriders go into the Bolt Thrower, and the Demon Prince slams into the rear of the archers, because I'm just not having it. My BSB kind of shimmies away from the Spearman with his Lord, because I don't really remember what his Lord had, but I was afraid of it, and I didn't want to lose combat res and lose my BSB, so I just flipped him around and just got ready to charge him, because I knew he was going to go into the flank of my Tzeentch Warriors. There was nothing I could do about that. There's a good picture of the Skull Crushers going in there. They want to have some fun, and I thought maybe I could save the Mutalith. And there's the Demon Prince and the Tzeentch Warriors, pretty much spelling the end for that unit of archers, and I wanted to kill his caster. Getting rid of that level 4 caster would have been huge. Hellstriders looking to become stubborn. So, oh yeah, I also got Acquiescence off on them so that they couldn't get the rerolls, because, I figured he needed 4s, and I didn't want him to have that Always Strikes First reroll. So yeah, it seemed like a good thing to do at the time. Didn't matter, he hit and wounded with both and killed 2 guys. So oh well, best laid plans and all. I still win combat. Now they're stubborn, and they turn to go and see what else they can do. Over here, yeah, just the order is to kill. No prisoners, no mercy. And they follow that order succinctly. The Demon Prince stands his ground to turn and face the unit of spearmen with the Lord that are coming in, and the Tzeentch warriors go to chase but the caster gets away. He runs really, really far, and he gets away. So yeah, the flank of my Tzeentch warriors is very exposed. Yeah, in the combat with the Mutalith and the Skull Crushers, the Phoenix Guard, I think they could feel it coming. I only got, out of the multiple wounds that I did, only 3 got past his 4 board save, and he was able to kill one of my Skull Crushers and put 2 more wounds. He almost killed 2 Skull Crushers. I think he put 3 wounds on total. Got through into my Skull Crushers, and then my my Mutalith took 2 more wounds. I think I lose combat here, but we stick it out. Bottom of 4 after movement is Spearman with his general slam into the flank of my Zinch Warriors once again. And other than that, I think he rallies his caster, and that's it. Yeah, I was nervous about this one. I really didn't know what to do. I had poison attacks on him, and that was it. So I figured, you know what? If the Zinch Warriors get killed, my Demon Prince is there. He's going to run into my Demon Prince. My BSB will still get that rear charge, so I should be okay. During his shooting phase, everything that could shoot fired at the Hellstriders, killed off the rest of the Hellstriders, and put a wound on Ashicus, which really sucked. My Zinch Warriors were able to not only hold out, but win combat turn and face. I was so proud of them. Zinch for the win, baby. Over here, not as much good luck. The Mutalith died a noble death. He protected and rescued the Nurgle Warriors and went above and beyond and survived long enough to let the Skull Crushers get into combat with them and put some more wounds on them. Sucks that I lost the Mutalith, but I really can't complain about this one. The Mutalith stayed in way, way longer than I expected him to, and I was thrilled with that one. But yeah, he wins combat here, but I stay. Top of 5 after movement, the Nurgle Warriors, bolstered by the Mutalith's noble sacrifice of its own life to protect them. They feel that they need to redeem themselves, and they charge into the Phoenix Guard, backed up by the Skull Crushers that are already there fighting for their lives. My Chaos Sorcerer, Ashicus, slams into his level 4 Sorcerer, hoping to get those points. The Demon Prince and the BSB slam into the Spearman unit with his General because enough is enough. All elves must die. Here we go. Avenge the Mutalith. Yeah, that Mutalith. What a champion friggin' model. But yeah, he did great, and he needs to be revenged. Over here, yeah, just piling it on. Just trying to stack the odds ever in my favor. Over here, this was just why not. You know, I had the Chalice of Chaos and I rolled it, and I actually did get Killing Blow. I rolled a 5, but I didn't roll a 6 to wound, which was unfortunate. I do win combat though, and the elf breaks and he rolls boxcars to get away. I did not catch him. The elf got away. A model on foot outran a steed of Slaanesh. That's impressive. I don't care who you are. So yeah, over here, the Phoenix Guard are just getting pummeled. I'm actually able to kill a bunch of them, win combat, and run those bastards down. I got them. The Nurgle Warriors and the Skull Crushers teaming up finally after, you know, the Mutalist softened him up too and sacrificed himself nobly. We were able to break them and run them down. So yeah, Phoenix Guard are no more. The Mutalith is now into warp with a smile on its tentacles. But yeah, anyway, it worked out for me, and that's what I really care about. Over here, just yeah, got them too. The spearmen and the general, the elf general, they just got pulverized and ran down. So yeah, bottom of 5 after movement. His sorcerer did not rally and fled even further. He's on top of that mountain now. And yeah, the bolt throwers just turned to face. They fire a whole bunch, and I don't really think they do anything. Top of 6 after my movement, my Demon Prince slams into the middle bolt thrower, just hoping for panic checks. Other than that, stuff just kind of turns around. It's top of 6. I know it's my last turn. There's nothing else I'm really going to be able to do. My Chaos Sorcerer Ashicus runs over. Instead of charging, because I didn't want him to flee anymore, he runs over to that mountain, and I'm just going to throw every magic missile and spell that it hurts stuff at the caster, hoping to finish him off. So, yep. There's the Demon Prince, and he's going to do a spell. Do you want to see the bolt thrower disappear? And there it is! It's gone! Yay! And the other two bolt throwers pass their panic check, no problem. Bottom of 6. Oh yeah, and in my magic phase, I put 2 wounds on his caster. He has 3, so I wasn't able to kill him. Bottom of 6 after movement. His caster rallies or stands on there, turns around, faces my guys. The 2 remaining bolt throwers takes careful aim, fires, and kills poor Ashicus again. Concentrated shooting just drops him. There was nothing I could do. Sorry, buddy. He did me proud, and he's just really good at catching spears in the face that are going at terminal velocity. But yeah, that's it. That's the end of the game. I redeemed myself a little bit in the eyes of the dark gods, I hope. As you can see, there is an abundance of warrior on the table and very little elf, which is the way God intended it. Quick time out. Take a look at the banners. The banners are what made me win that game, just so you know. Yeah, it was the banners. See the banners? You need these banners. Send this guy an email. Get banners. Good. Got it. Excellent. So yeah, victory for Lord Tremendous. In the end, I ended up losing my Mutalith, poor guy, my Chaos Sorcerer, sorry Ash, and my Hellstriders. The High Elves lost everything except for his level 4 caster, who was on his last life, and 2 bolt throwers. Got everything else, so pretty happy with that. Definitely got a bit of revenge for the butt whooping that this same opponent gave me earlier, but granted that was a completely different list. But yeah, he's a hard opponent to beat, and I got lucky that everything was going my way this time. That Mutalith holding off his Phoenix Guard from killing my Nurgle Warriors was huge. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, the Phoenix Guard is a tough nut to crack. I really do underestimate them, and I've got to stop doing that. But I'm never going to turn down a fight between the Nurgle Warriors and the Phoenix Guard, and it's probably going to be to my detriment. But pride has its place in this game too, and that's where I've decided to place mine. Gotta love chaos. But yeah, thanks for the rematch, buddy. I'm glad that I could keep it even, one ass whooping to another, and I'm ready to play the tiebreaker whenever you're ready. But yeah, thanks again, man, for the game. It was really good. But yeah, everybody, thanks once again for continuing to watch my battle reports. I hope you're continuing to enjoy them as much as I'm enjoying continuing to make them. If you have any kind of improvements or critiques you'd like to make, please feel free to put them in the comment section. And yeah, any kind of advice or comment is always appreciated. Thanks.